I did my stuff and I went home. And as I was on in the elevator, I had another grand breakthrough understanding that is for always, consciously or unconsciously both. I think I've thought that the ultimate purpose of everyone, me included, is this outworldly purpose, that is to become ultimately altruistic. So you become loving universally, unconditionally to everyone. I thought that is this goal that we're moving towards. And yes, looking at that and myself, I unavoidably would think that I am a selfish person. But then I had this completely new understanding just now in the elevator that maybe so profoundly that my purpose as a strictly self-focused, self-reflective person, and so philosophical and deadly profound, my purpose is actually to understand to reach, to realize, to achieve, or to have this viscerally understood, viscerally felt, experienced understanding of my most deepest questionings of existence. So in other words, to understand the world, the existence, or the deepest profundity of existence, to understand it in a most profoundly, viscerally felt and experienced way. And that feels 100% resonant with me. And I have never felt that way before because, I watched tons of near-death experience videos. I watched tons of spiritual teaching videos, this and that. All of the spiritual materials I have consumed, on the surface level at least, they seem to suggest that the ultimate purpose of everyone is this outwardly focused purpose, that is to become ultimately altruistic and unconditionally loving to everyone and be kind, be nice, And of course, if I try to fit myself in this, I, again, as someone like me, unavoidably find myself a selfish person because I can't do anything other than focusing on me because that's me. That's what I'm like. That's how I'm wired, how I'm built. And I enjoy it. Not that it's been a trouble for me, but I love it. I love focusing on me, through me, and see the world through self-focusing, which I also never understood before. I thought this self-focusing was just purely somehow selfish or inferior when compared with others' personality structures that allow them to be other people focused. I never realized so profoundly at this level today that my self-focusing is me perceiving the world and other people through profound self-reflective self-focusing that gives me this uniquely profound understanding of other people, more profound than if you just focus on other people. That is also profound, but a different type of profound. My type of profound is so profound because I am experiencing it. I experience it myself directly. So I feel like this is just more profound than anything else. Because I don't experience what it's like to really just at a outwardly level, outwards. I don't know. I think you get what I mean. Like, I'm not a native English speaker, and I speak I use words unconventionally as well, but I think you, with your mind, I think you can understand me. So I'm just gonna use words completely freely, even grammatically erroneous. You are gonna understand me. So I begin to see realize how marvelous and profound, more profound than I have ever recognized myself to be. Like, I always knew forever since I was 16, I knew already that I am a profound person and unconditional and different, but never, like, today I just realized maybe I am more profound and much more profound as a being, a divine instrument, an individual. Yeah, an individual would be perfect. An individual, maybe I am more profound than I have ever come to realize in my whole life. I didn't find my glasses because even though I'm not using my eyes, but I want to wear my glasses. Where are you? Come out. Right, found them. Oh God. And the elevator, I think this just dawned on me again. I'm just using that word again. Dawned on me. Literally, I think it was not, I didn't come up with that. It just occurred to me. Like, I think the magical love or loving magic helped me. And my helpers, my friends, my spiritual friends finally got that through into me. That this is my purpose. Not anything else that were said in those videos I've watched, all the spiritual videos I've watched. The message they had was a surface level. You know, even in spirituality, there's surface level spirituality and deep, profound spirituality. And a surface level spirituality says you need to be kind, you need to be loving, you need to be a good person. That is your purpose, is love everyone. That is just the most surface level spirituality. But deeper down, and that, I think, comes to highly personalized understanding. But it does not leave the universal core of unconditional love and unconditional acceptance of the self, and it has to begin with the self. Or I don't know, I actually don't know, because other people are wired differently. Maybe for other people they can begin with others and then the self. I think it seems to be the case, at least for now, it seems to be the case for me. Like, I can see how other people can just care about others more than they care about themselves. Oh my God, today has been a blessing. Love it! There's nothing that makes me happier than delving deeper, than reaching a different level of profundity. Oh my God, I love my purpose. This is my purpose. It feels so right. My body feels so comfortable. My whole body feels like it is spread out like the petals on a flower when it blooms. That's how I'm feeling right now when I iterated, is that the right way to use that word here? My purpose to you for the very first time, to myself as well. It feels so right. Oh, God, I found my purpose. Not that I found it, but I discovered it. It's always there, and I've always lived by it. Not that I suddenly got into contact with it for the first time. I've always lived it. Just I never recognized it, realized it. Oh, Lord. Fantastic. Love it. I am so moved. I am so touched to the core. This is so profound. This is more profound than I could have imagined ever. And I love profound things. I hope you got what I mean. I have to believe that you got what I mean. Maybe I'll be able to find out a different way to say it in another time if you didn't get at all what I meant, which would be really sad. But I believe you did get what I meant with my erroneous grammar, not grammar, grammar. Grandma. Grammar. Okay, grammar. But you got it. There are people that pronounce English words much worse than me and they are understood. I think I was understood perfectly. I love it. I love you for having fully understood me. That'd be great. That's so fascinating, fabulous. Oh my God. My guts feel so good. I'm not saying it metaphorically, literally. My guts, my insides, they feel so comfortable. As if they were lubricated. That's how it feels like right now. Fuck. Love. Oh dear. Oh my God, it feels so good. I found my purpose, didn't I? At least a major part of it, I did. I know it's not all of it. Obviously it's not all of it. There's another part of it that you probably already know. That is to live, to have those significant people, or the significant person show up in my life. It's a marvelous day. It's beautiful. Blessed. I love you. Just 2 hours ago, I was crying on the floor, collapsed on the floor crying. Now I am lubricated. I have found something I had never imagined before. Great. Not 2 hours or 3 hours. Doesn't matter what happened. It was just some personal stuff. Some, I think, releasing of the sadness accumulated in my body, triggered by some stuff, some life situation. Oh my, I love me. Don't you love me? I wouldn't be able to believe it if you don't love me. Because I am so lovable. I think anybody that understands me, understands these videos, they must love me. If they don't, it means they didn't understand. At least didn't understand profoundly, which is great because this is just most people in my life don't understand me, have not been able to understand me profoundly. So even people that love me, they've not understood me profoundly. But what I do know is if somebody understands me profoundly, love just ensues. I don't know if I used it right here, the word. Because love is profound understanding. When you profoundly understand someone, you just find yourself loving them. Because love is profound understanding. I've loved making this video. Oh my God, beautiful. Divine. Godly. I guess this feeling that I'm having is the feeling of loved by myself, which means for the first time I have achieved this depth in self-understanding that I had never achieved ever before. Because as you can see, if you are sensitive or philosophically sensitive, I don't know if you know what that means, you would have noticed how I have this tendency of just beating myself up unconsciously, like, even though I do realize I'm a profound person, but my self-criticism or whatever that is kind of limits my understanding of me, kind of still wants me to be different. Like I said, from all the spiritual videos I watched, they all seem to suggest, like whatever, like they all seem to be suggesting that I should be different. That's my perspective. I feel like I need to be different because I feel so selfish. Because I'm so self-focused, and I need to be, if I need to be loving, kind, unconditionally loving, I must be different. I must focus on other people. I must focus outwardly rather than so on myself. And I've been beating myself up for that, calling myself selfish for always. I always felt selfish. I've always felt selfish. And today, I cut that free. It's like a kite that's been tied to me. It's been flapping, 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 and then the string between the kite and me, the strain, has been pulling me, pulling me, pulling me. And today, I somehow just cut that line free, and the kite freed. gone into the sky and I freed from the strain. I'm no longer selfish to me. I am not only no longer selfish to me, but this self-criticism has transformed into the total opposite. That is this profound realization how this thing about me, this part of about me that another part of me keeps calling selfish, is the very way I exist, and the very thing that is through which my purpose gets to be realized, unfolded. Gets to bloom uniquely in this infinitely long picture painting of existence. I am the stroke that is unique and profound on this infinitely long painting of the unfolding of eternity. And I had never been able to see this before. And I had been having this internal conflict forever. This part of me I thought I've loved fully, I've admired fully. I didn't realize that I had not been able to. Not fully at all. I've been calling it selfish. I've been calling it just selfish and nothing else. Yeah, selfish, which means not good enough, not like it feels like it's in conflict with the ultimate purpose. I think maybe that is what was keeping me experiencing these waves of existential crisis, where I just feel like I don't know, I feel like an outcast, misfit, even in a spiritual world, in a spiritual universe. I feel like I'm just somehow different, like I have a different purpose than being like what they say, everything I have been able to learn from all the spiritual videos. They say there's a grand purpose of the existence of this world, that is expansion or growth of learning, evolution of the soul, about love. And I had never been able to really understand that, like viscerally, because but now my focus completely shifted away from that lens of seeing the world. I would say that I guess I would have to call that conventional spirituality. And then because of the unconventionality of my nature, I just can't go through any conventional lens when trying to perceive anything at all, especially the deepest, the most profound parts of existence. If I try to understand myself, or if I try to understand anything following a conventional path, any path that is conventional, I will not achieve any kind of true understanding. Like true understanding. True understanding meaning viscerally felt and experienced level of understanding. Not just mental, intellectual, verbal. I'm not sure if that's the same for everyone, but for me, I must. It's so important, and I had always known that it's important to be me and authenticity, and it's important to be me, to follow the heart, but I had never come to this sharp understanding how important it is to be so completely, truthfully faithful to myself. It's more important than I have ever come to understand. I must be faithful and truthful to me. I can't even be half a step away from that. And any half step away from that would cause would not lead me to truth. Yeah, just put it that way. I must hold on to myself. Not just hold on to myself, but fully embrace myself, fully wear myself, put myself on myself. Dress it up, dress me up as me, in a clothing of me. Fully wear it, fully and completely, and it's a suit that fits me perfectly, more than anything else. And through this, I get to love me for the first time ever. Through this, the most fundamental part of me meets zero rejection, zero neglect, zero criticism, unfairness. I love me, and this is how you love you. Not just, you have heard me saying I love myself many times in different videos, but that was not love. That was admiration. That was I like me so much. That was appreciation. That was, all that kind of stuff. That was not love. That was obsession, or whatever you'd call it. Infatuation, even, but not at that level. Because I'm not attracted to myself. I don't know if it can actually happen to anyone, but and today I feel I am loving me right now. For real. Oh God. It brings me on my knees. It brings me to my knees, on my knees. Oh God. Oh my God. I could not have imagined today. It's like a dream. Thank you. Please, I thank you for your help. I know you helped me. I'm talking to Loving Magic. You helped me, I know it. I've been begging and begging and begging. I didn't need to beg, but I know you helped me, and I am immensely grateful at this moment. I have never been this profound or this profoundly self-understanding. I thank you. You know I thank you because you are through me, and I thank you, and I ask for your help further and further and further and further and further. I thank you. It's a transformative day. It's a transformative afternoon. God, that would be the title of the video. I was gonna just name it Talking Around Spiritually, but I feel loving eyes looking at me. They're my own. Oh, Lord. Oh my God. Help me further. It's fantastic. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. I'm having a good time. Having a good time. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. It's so wonderful, wonderful, right? I just right now begin to understand how life is, not life in general, but our experience on the earth can be worth it. It's so worth it. It's a gift. And again, you must achieve true understanding. And you will. This visually felt and experienced level of understanding. Otherwise, words are really just words. When they tell you you need to be loving, you need to be kind, you know, you watch those near-death experience video, they tell you all sorts of things, or just one thing that says you need to be kind, you need to be a good person. But then it's totally, I have nothing more to say right now. I must trust your path for you. Your path is not less profound than mine, or I don't know, because I've only been me, I've only been on my path. But why would anyone, any other being in existence, be less profound than another? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't resonate with me. So right at this moment, I ask the universe or Loving Magic, God or dog, please let me see the profundity in others. Because I no longer want to perceive superficiality or shallowness. And I ask, please let me see profundity and beauty in others. I know it must exist because it absolutely doesn't resonate. if it doesn't. It doesn't resonate with me that other people are less profound than me. It's just not true. It's definitely not true. It's absolutely not true. It's visually felt, not true. So help me, please. Oh Lord, it's a magical, magical afternoon, and I am immensely forever grateful for the rest of eternity. I am grateful for this afternoon. Thank you.